Good morning, traders. This is Tony D from easyMarkets in the Sydney dealing room. A little update for you to get your week going. We have the fallout continuing from last Friday's NFP number, surprisingly weak. So this has led to the US dollar index having a little bit of a setback on its recent uptrend, trying to recover. It's back below 90 and it's looking a little bit weak here in terms of the outlook for now is if this is a short-term top similar to the previous short-term top, then the dollar selling in general has been pretty systemic for the last 2 years. So why we are a little concerned here is that any recovery that fails at any point, you have to ask yourself if the bigger downtrend is going to come into play. Rather than the short-term correction that we've been seeing, and this has opened the door to other pairs to reverse the direction as well. So you'll see dollar yen is asking the question of its rally. You see the euro is pepping up a little, and if you're looking at the pound, it's looking very strong, bouncing off below 140 in what would be a normal sort of pullback after a big rally in previous weeks. So that little dip down and bounce off 140 perhaps is that bottom in terms of a bigger uptrend, and that is where there's a bit more concern now for the US dollar, is that the short-term top it could be in. So we'll find out very quickly this week whether the dollar buyers are still sniffing around or not. If the dollar index can regain those previous highs, then you have to respect it a little bit more. Otherwise, look to try to take advantage of some of this US dollar weakness, perhaps via against the pound as maybe the safer choice. It is a low data week. There isn't too much in terms of what you want to be waiting for to move the market. The most important thing will be the US CPI numbers. On Wednesday, they have the ability to shape the Fed debate and the timeline for the Fed, and that can really help or hurt the US dollar. But it's really going to have to be a wild number to change sort of the market's fairly cemented idea of where we're going for this year anyway, which is for 3 rate hikes so far. In terms of the Fed and on the concerns about tariffs, the Fed chair on Friday also noted his concern that they haven't really calculated that into their models yet, and so they have to wait and see exactly what happens before they make their adjustment. And that's why there's still a bit of an open picture on what tariff or any sort of trade war would do for the US raising or not raising rates this year. Alright guys, so look, if you want to have a little deeper chat about what's coming up and what pairs to play in, in this sort of market when the US dollar is going back to potential weakness, and which pair do we play, which pair do we avoid, give us a call on the number below and we can have a deeper chat on either the US dollar or some of the crosses. Definitely a lot of crosses in play. And look, if you're not a member of easyMarkets, then you can join up on the link below and you'll get access to a dealer like myself. Now if you are interested in getting other trade ideas and of a little bit more technical nature, what we have started doing is that we have started offering at TradingView, easyMarkets website, easyMarkets account, and here you'll see technical analysts predictions for the next 2 or 3 up to 4 trades per day for the coming trading day. So these are actionable trade events where you're going to see the levels to enter and exit, the supports, the resistances, all good risk rewards, and very talented technical analysts is going to be creating these. So combine that with the fundamental update that we just gave you there, you have a very strong chance of doing well. This is Friday's technical chart here on the Kiwi dollar. You can see by clicking on the load bars area, you can see the entry was activated and then the market began to rally. Haven't hit the resistance yet, but it's not too far away, and that's sort of where you want to be taking profit anyway, just underneath 73. Alright, so you can get here at TradingView, easyMarkets, and I'll send a link in below the YouTube video today. Alright guys, I'll be back tomorrow.